Hi, Pisces. What's up? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Tis I, the only Archer. You know who I am by now. It's me. It's still Archer. Pisces, it is time to do your love energy check-in. As soon as Instagram tells me I can go live. What are you doing, Instagram? Let's go. Okay, there we go. It's time to do your love energy check-in for you and the one on your mind for the week ahead, looking at the end of July. This is the last reading for July, and as always, we save the best for last. That's you. All right, I do appreciate you for being here and being a part of this. Now, hold on, Pisces. Whoa, the reading's already starting. There's a rogue card in the deck. There's a stowaway in the Titanic Tarot. I bet there really was a stowaway on that ship. And it's the Five of Wands. So you're making it a point here, or God's making it a point to let me know that you are dealing with some struggles. There's a lot on your mind and almost feeling like there's a tug of war going on in your head. The biblical tarot showed up. Joseph and his amazing Technicolor dream coat. It might resonate to you. Or I got a Donny Osmond fan in the crowd. That's cool. I'm actually related to Donny Osmond, so I got you. But it's neat. All right, so we're going to find out what's got you stressed out, okay, for sure. When there's a stowaway in the tarot, that means that is a point that God is telling me you really need to focus on this, Archer. It's something that is really prominent in Pisces energy right now, or whatever sign it's in, okay? So we're going to tune in and tap in. Thank you very much for being here, Pisces. I do appreciate it. If you could return some love for me, love the like down here. You don't have to post me your like videos. I know the usual, but it means a lot to me. Also, double tap the screen on Instagram and like me over on Instagram. Appreciate you. TikTok, Instagram, everybody. We're on the YouTube channel. Please come and be a part of the fam, YouTube Archer Astrology. And while you're here, please subscribe. Set the bell to all notifications. I'm going live with the all signs next. We do that every Friday at 5 Eastern. Might be about 6 o'clock Eastern because I'm going to stop and eat something first. It would take just 5 minutes for me, a little Archer time. And share the channel with that one person you'd like to see healthy, happy, and healed. We got room for everybody, so feel free to come on in. Also, feel free to scroll through this video as much as you like and timestamp if you like, because I don't do short readings, but I cover everything for you for the week ahead. So we do an Archer 12 card spread on the table, the Archer dozen spread. All right, where I'm going to look at the work life for you for Pisces interested in a little career and finance. I'm going to take a peek at the Pisces that are dealing with a past person, see what's going on in your connection, and the Pisces dealing with a new connection, see what's up there. Then we will come back together and get a potential future influence on the connection, okay? All the messages are going to be for yours and theirs, highest and greatest good. As you know, we only fly the friendly skies at Archer Airlines, so tray tables up. We're going to see why that Five of Wands snuck into the Titanic Tarot, okay? So, appreciate you for being here. Page of Swords all over the channel as much as you like. Everything is neatly prioritized and organized into playlists, so your adventure starts right at the home page. I've got your individual weeklies. I've got the pick of cards. I've got the all signs, all neatly prioritized and organized for you, including the little base covers with Bill over here, our awesome Gemini, from the greats such as the Beatles, Casey Musgraves, Caitlin Petty, and more. And when you need a little musical break from the cards, besides checking out the base cover playlist, if you are on TikTok, follow Caitlin over at Kate Petty. And you can't help but leave her concerts with a smile. It's a little bit of goodness because every so often we all need a break from the cards. Like me when I go eat later. But I'm here for you right now. So this is your reading. I'm here working for you, Pisces. All right. I am your tour guide as we read the map that's going on for the week ahead. All right. Let's see why that Five of Wands showed up. And if you would like to book a personal private reading with me, feel free. Please email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I offer both the Zoom one-on-one readings as well as the traditional private YouTube link readings. So help yourselves, and I look forward to working with you. If you're in Michigan, join me in Allen Park this Sunday. I'll be with the Michigan Psychic Fair at Prestige Banquet Centers. It's at 6600 Allen Road. Tell me that's not the coolest address for synchronicities. Pisces. 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 You just energied all over my table. Okay, enough of the intro. We're past the intro. What have we got going on here? Six of Cups, the Fool card, the Queen of Cups. You really want a much more innocent and fun love. You've been through too many Five of Wands relationships, haven't you? The Fool card, the Queen of Cups, and the Six of Cups. Oh, Pisces, I'm spinny hugging you. You feel like it's you. You've been looking all the way back into like your younger years, your childhood years even, the Six of Cups, being like, it's got to be me. It always happens to me. I got to be the problem. Why does everybody always leave me? All right. Pisces, first of all, spinny hugs for you because you feel like you're stuck in the cycle with that Five of Wands, but we're bringing it out for you. You're going from Ace of Cups to the Fool card fast, okay? Let's do some manifesting. We got some stuff to do for you. Let's go for it, all right? Pisces, hook me in, connect me up, because right out of the gate, when I sat down to meditate, they told me they don't want me to end your reading. So there is somebody that really misses talking to you, really wants to talk to you. I think there might be something you guys are both feeling a very similar way. So let's find out. Let's go for it. This is for you, Pisces. All right, 2 shuffles. Let's do it to it. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the pretty, proud, pure Pisceans. Here we go. The 4 of Wands. This could explain it. This could explain it. The overall energy blanketing the reading that we're working on is the 4 of Wands. This is a way to end the month, okay? You guys do know how to go out with a bang. The Twin Flame card shows up. There are rewards incoming, even when you're feeling like at the moment, like, no way, Archer, there's not. So I do see that for some of you dealing with that past person, you are on the Twin Flame journey and you're looking to bring the end of the separation phase to come together. And there's actually some of you that have been completely feeling like abandoned out in the cold with the new love. I think you're actually calling in your twin flame, the true twin flame, and that one that gets you on a very deep level. All right. You will be happy in the outcome. The 9 of Pentacles, your work life, you're feeling like you're about a pentacle off in the work life too. So we'll check on that. And with the Knight of Wands, something is coming back to the surface, okay? Because the Knight of Wands in the Titanic Tarot is Wallace Hartley, who after 120 plus years, they found his violin, okay? Out of a big, giant 60,000 ton ship that ripped into 3 pieces and went to the bottom of the ocean, they found a little wooden violin, okay? The Ace of Cups does show there's a fresh start in love. There is love in your energy. Just being here means that you are destined to find love. You're not just on YouTube looking up baking videos. You're looking at love and tarot and trying to connect deep to the other side to find out like why things happen and where they go. The Ace of Cups shows you're going into a fresher energy. That is the point of a twin flame union, okay? And with the energies that change during Cancer season, we are now in the energy of the new Earth and the time that we will have the most twin flame unions, twin flame reunions, and the deep soulmate connections coming together, okay? We're in the new Earth, which is basically the 1,000 years of peace. So it's getting better all the time, all right? So let's find out what's been going on and how we can get you to this 4 of Wands, all right? Now, current conditions at Pisces, it's you, the Hanged Man. That's your card. This shows that you have been extremely patient. The Hanged Man is the card of patience, not temperance. Temperance is the law of correspondence. Patience here shows you are doing your best to just make it day by day after everything you've been through. I mean, look at this poor guy. First of all, he's on the Titanic. It's sinking behind him. Then he's in a lifeboat hanging out of it upside down. And he's like, I'm writing a letter to the White Star Line after all of this. I swear. It's literally like, what else could happen right now? You're just trying to like make it through the day, grab another coffee, and just whatever can get you back home to bedtime, basically, a little bit on Pisces time, okay? So you're keeping to yourself right now for after all those 5 of Wands that you've been through that popped out in the Bible Tarot. So let's see where this is going to. Maybe you're just sick and tired of being sick and tired, waiting for your turn, right? Okay? I mean, you've been through a lot hanging out of that poor lifeboat, literally, okay? Now, current energies, what's going on? The 6 of Pentacles, you just want some balance. Taurus energy, could be dealing with a Taurus possibly, all right? But I do see out of this here that like maybe you've even noticed with everything that's been going on that your intuition keeps strengthening. You keep noticing more and more things happening. Maybe you're noticing little flashes of lights or orbs in your peripheral vision. Your lights are flashing. The TV turns on and off. Just kind of weird noises like the stove or the oven bangs out of nowhere. And you're like, I am alone in this apartment. What is going on? Right? You've got stuff showing up. Okay, 6 of Pentacles. There is things behind the ethers working to bring some balance into everything that you've been through. And I see it approaching in the near future, okay? You could see a lot of changes within the next 6 weeks or so, which still would put us to right around the end of Leo season, okay? So you've been through a lot of the changes while the energies have been in Cancer that have been ushering us into the new Earth and leaving the old Earth behind. Might have you feeling a little overwhelmed. And now Leo season is showing up. Leo is here now to like take all those rough energies and kind of smooth it out with a rolling pin and be like, okay, guys, let's just love it. We're going to be okay. All right. So you are finding balance. You're just wanting to make sure everything works out in a proper perspective for everybody that's involved. Now, work situation. What's going on at work that's got you going on? Oh, hang on. Let me change. Oh, thanks, Mama T. Thanks, Emma. Thanks, Laura. You guys rock. Cam, my mod squad's awesome. Let me set the banner. Thank you guys so much for the donations. I appreciate you. All right, Lioness, speaking of Leo, right? Okay, work situation. Get me tapped back in. What do we got for the work situation? The Four of Cups. You don't like work. Maybe you're Four of Cups. Captain Dry Cup shows up, but it's in the work position. Cancer energy. Maybe you're looking for a better job or a second job. You kind of feel like you've reached an end game. You've learned and done all you can with what it is you're currently doing. And you're almost at the point where you get up in the morning and you're like, oh, that's fine. Let's just go. No more coffee, please. You know, like, don't talk to me till I've had my coffee. Okay. The Four of Cups shows that, like, right now, maybe you're even self-employed and you're just wanting to, like, work remote or take advantage of the energies that are here right now, because it's almost like you don't even like going to work anymore. Okay, maybe there's a lot of jealousy behind the ranks, people talking stuff behind you, or you've got everybody taking your ideas. Like, you do everybody else's work, right? Well, they all sit on their phones scrolling TikTok and that. Hi, TikTok. Right, watching me, and you're like, I'm working, could we all work, please? You know, and it's just starting to overwhelm you. All right, so we'll definitely get some more on that to see what you can do to better this situation for sure. Because we're getting you to your Four of Wands. You or them could be born on the 4th as well too, because I'm having some repeated 4s. The 6th is also here. The 12th comes out as well. Okay. Now let's go into the love side of things for a minute here. We're going to see what's up with that work situation. Now, on the love side of things, the past love. Let's see for the Pisces that are dealing with somebody that you're wondering what they're up to, if they're coming back, and so on. Current energies, we have the 9 of Wands. This came out for Aquarius in the same position too, Sagittarius energy. This shows that at the moment, like, they maybe just weren't even ready for a relationship at the time. And you had to deal with their anger, their outbursts, okay? They're feeling a lot of the pressure for what they've been through, all right? Maybe they were like in the past, they ran. Maybe they disconnected from this because they felt too much pressure on the situation, weren't ready for a commitment. They gave you 99 reasons why they couldn't be in a relationship and never gave you the one, right? So they've been kind of put out in the cold in a situation where they're starting to feel the pressure that, like, maybe if you're in an energy that you're kind of like just doing you and on your own, they're feeling a little bit of a disconnect from you. Whatever the distance and how long or the time's been, all of a sudden you might start thinking about the past person more. Even the Pisces that are dealing with new love, all of a sudden out of the blue, the past person pops into your mind and you're like, wait, I was already done with that. What happened? And the Pisces dealing with a past person, they're in your mind a lot more right now because they're working with some of the stuff that they put you through. The 9 of Wands are those burdens that we have to go through to get to the 10 of Wands. But I see they're a bit of a wounded warrior. So they dealt with a lot of hurts before they even met you, that at the time, unfortunately, they brought it to the table with you. So we got to see if they've worked through on their healing journey so that they're ready to come back in correct. Okay. Current energies around them. Show me a 10 of Wands. Show me a 10 of Wands for the cross watcher. Let's see that they've done the work. Let's go. The 2 of Pentacles. I'm not sure yet, Archer. Are you sure? Seeing Hal, maybe that movie resonates to you. I'm sorry, I can't do that, Archer. The 2 of Pentacles does show that they're coming to terms with something. Okay. J. Bruce Ismay. This is Capricorn energy. And this is showing that they got off and followed the energies that they felt they needed to. And maybe in the past before they met you, and I'm not making excuses for them, but maybe they were always made out to be the scapegoat. Everybody accused them of everything going wrong, much like how Ismay got in the lifeboat because he was simply told to by an officer. Thanks, Chief Officer Wild. And he like, afterwards, he got vilified. All right. They wanted to give their all to this connection, but they were just not sure of a direction to go. There might be an age difference in maturity between you guys even. And like, they wanted to be ready. One minute they were ready, the next minute they weren't. And then they never wanted to come to terms with anything, right? And be like, can we just talk about this later? And later would never come, okay? They got a little bit stuck in a previous narrative from an old cycle. So we'll get some clarifiers and we'll see if the crosswatcher's been working to come out of that, okay? All right, Pisces dealing with a new love. What do we got for the new person on Pisces' mind? The 2 of Swords. I'm seeing repeating 2s as well. So you or them could be born on the 2nd, maybe the 22nd as well. But on this one here, now I see somebody that has actually cut out a lot of the rough stuff, okay? This new person here might have just recently shown up, okay? Or will recently show up, okay? Like, because there's a new moon on this 2 of Swords. Libra energy might wind up being a Libra. But what I'm seeing here is that they've been through a lot too, and they've done some hard cutting, okay? Because the 2 of Swords is when you try to be polite with the Ace of Swords, and then you see the side of the sword that cuts, okay? That might resonate to you. But this new person showing up here, I do suspect too that if you guys did just recently meet, or you will just recently meet, This is going to be somebody here that you meet under some of the most unusual circumstances. Could be an unusual online connection, or you run into it. This might be the classic tale, right? Where you guys run into each other at like an event or a Comic-Con or something, or a car show even. I'm seeing cars might resonate to you or them. Maybe you or them have a muscle car. But something like that where you guys show up and literally the whole thing. This might be the one where like literally you get to tell the story in the future of like, hey, how'd you guys meet? And you're like, they bumped into me in the Target parking lot. They dented my fender in the Target parking lot. Not a big accident or nothing, but just enough that it's like, really? But it's an accidental meeting. It's a lot of fate behind this because you've tried to stay pure. They've tried to stay pure. And this allows two hurt people to come together so that it's literally saving two people from all the stuff around them that has hurt them, okay? And when you have two people that have been through a lot of hurt and damage that then find love like this, you guys value and cherish each other, okay? Now, give me a little current energies on this new person. Who are they? What are they? What's going on? The Hermit. Okay, they are a little quiet and closed off. You or them might be a nurse. Maybe you guys are in the medical field because the Hermit card is the doctor house of the zodiac. Virgo energy. Could be dealing with a Virgo. This does show here that they're a little more, they're a little bit inclusive. It takes a lot to get through the Virgo energy, okay? This person here, you might have to sign 12 different non-disclosures to try to get into their inner circle. They keep their private life closed off. Hermit energy, okay? So what I'm seeing on this is they've been through a lot of stuff that they've had to do a lot of work on their own to heal from, okay? And they simply, there's no negative energies to it. They just simply choose not to bring up their past. Like if you guys, when you do meet, if you're talking about, so like, where'd you come from? What are you doing? And this is that energy of just, they don't talk about the past because it was pretty rough. They might actually have lost somebody possibly in the past, or were actually treated so bad that they've done like a CIA black Sharpie marker all over their history. And they're like, I just don't want to talk about it because it just breaks my heart to talk about it. So they're literally just looking for a clean slate ahead and following their light to the end of the tunnel, so to speak. Okay, so let's come back together and see a potential future influence on the connection going forward. The Page of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus energy. I'm seeing Taurus off of this, okay? So this does show a few things that'll start to line up for you. And I see actually you can look forward to some plans in that this is somebody that will open up and start communicating. And I do see this, for some reason, I'm seeing the number 8. Maybe you or them were born on the 8th possibly. But I am thinking that around the new moon, okay, which is August 4th, okay, the stuff going on this week is setting the bar for what's going to happen next week, where you're kind of getting all the parts in place to go forward, okay? And I am seeing here, like, this is like that little bit of a calm before the storm, okay? Maybe you're somewhere like where there's been a lot of rain recently or a lot of thunderstorm activity, and it's like finding that rainbow after the storm. Maybe you've seen rainbows recently. Or like you're a Pisces, it always rains when you're sad, storms when you're mad type of a thing. Okay, that's just a little bit of an attachment to let you know that this is the direction yours is going. But I do see them opening up more and communicating as we go through Leo season. Okay, even if you're dealing with the past person, they come back incorrect. I think Mercury retrograde is going to be a very dominating force in your energy, and that you guys will kind of like rise above it. Where everybody else around you is going to be going, life still is crazy. It's Mercury retrograde. It's worse than it was in July. But you're going to be sitting there going, you know what? I'm not doing that bad. Page of Pentacles. Okay? This is some communications and messages. You might even have like a secret note or a message, and I'm seeing it rather old school, rather vintage. Like you might get like a letter in the mail. There could be a letter in the mail that leads you towards something good in your life. Okay, a little bit of a bonus or level up. Or I'm seeing a Pisces that still owes that penny for the Columbia House record you got like ages ago. Either way, I don't know. Page of Pentacles. All right. But let's see. Is there a Pisces that still has your Blockbuster card? That's cool. Okay. Dig it. All right. Let's go forward. Because we're going to start getting better on this Page of Pentacles. That's where the communications comes back into the 3D. And it starts happening now. More stable, more abundant, and more in the real world. Okay. The communal and factors. Let's go with communal factors. We're changing the words. Whatever. Communal factors. The stuff going on around you. Ace of Pentacles. Capricorn energy. This is nice. This is showing that you are on a complete energetical reboot. Somebody pushed the reset button for you guys. And it's the fresh start that takes you towards your 10 of Pentacles. Okay? This is laying down a fresh boundaries, fresh set of blueprints. And if you do notice pennies or coins on your path, grab those because it's letting you know that the incoming energy is happening sooner. You will, much like how when you find a penny, pick it up all day long, you'll have good luck. I mean, I always say find a penny, pick it up, because it's money. But this shows that this is a start point to build a new relationship that you can trust with the person that's on your mind. Regardless of if it's a past person or a new person, this is where you all come back together and you set those bases right now that go forward, okay? That takes us towards the environmental factors going on in the energies for the both of you guys. The Three of Swords. Libra energy. There's some strong Libra in this reading, okay? But it does bring the balancing in that you guys don't have to reflect back on this. So the environmental factors are saying that you guys will rise above Three of Swords energies, that there will still be some old people, Revelations 19, that even when you cut the snake's heads off, sometimes the snake still bites. But you guys will be able to overcome that because you both have been there, done that, got the t-shirt. And in the Three of Swords, you will overcome those third-party energies, the mindsets, and take things to a new level. Because you see on this here, even though there's three swords in that frozen heart, the ice is starting to melt, okay? It's coming out of the storm and leaving the past behind. It's being able to forgive, move on, and work to heal from this energy. It's not feeling like stuck or stagnant in the Three of Swords, where you have somebody that maybe in the past you dealt with people that brought up something you did 2 or 3 years ago. And you're like, I don't even remember what I had for breakfast. Why are you bringing that up, okay? But like those energies, the ones that are stuck in a stubborn stop point, they kind of get left behind in their Three of Swords old earth as you guys go forward to your new earth, okay? This shows what you guys will be able to work to overcome. That leads us towards how you guys will feel, which is the Seven of Pentacles. It will start moving faster than expected, where your money and your love life does kind of work out, because in the future here, we go from an Ace of Pentacles to a Seven of Pentacles really fast. That allows you to grow and nurture this connection without entering into what's known as the 7-year itch, which I've never liked that. I like to strive to like keep a relationship fresh. I think it should be that way. That you guys don't have that point where the thing in the lives and the connection becomes dull and boring, where it's just a repetitive cycle of wake up, good morning, breakfast, work, dinner, bed, repeat. You know, it actually lets you rise above that in Seven of Pentacles to be thankful for what you have and enjoy each moment as it comes, literally making it count. All right. So could be dealing with an Aries because you got that Four of Wands. This is showing a lot of the energy over this is the Four of Wands journey, which there's no way out of it. That's the thing. It's actually divinely written that way to go through your separation phase and then the reunions and learning your lessons. It's literally driving a car down the road with the gas light on, bumpy road, no shocks, no fuel stops in line, and no rest area, and you had a big super 2-liter of pop, you know? Okay? So, but I do see you coming out of it, and it's a little slow progression so that you guys cannot like jump in head first, but kind of wade into the pool. It's kind of cool, okay? You might be making plans to go to like a water park or pool, and I'm even seeing I'm seeing a little bit of heavy rain too, like flooding rains, like Noah and the Ark showing up type of a thing. All right, maybe you or them have a boat, or will be going on a boat or a cruise, possibly. But it's overcoming a lot of those energies. All right, or maybe you've dealt with a lot of people in the past like that were like, wait, when God's talking to Noah, and like, oh wait, you mean I got to build the boat and I got to gather the animals and drive the boat? Do I even have to gather spiders? And God just listens to the whole thing. Is like, Noah, how long can you tread water, buddy? You know, it's all divinely written. And even though it's a lot to take, I see that you're coming through it better than expected. You're doing better than you think. All right, so let's go. Let's shake the tree, see what squirrels fall out. Give me everything you've got on this. Hangman, 6 Pentacles to the 4 of Cups. We got to overcome that 5 of Wands for our Pisces. Let's do it. The Moon card. Both of your cards are showing up. Unless you're dealing with another Pisces. Death card, 10 Pentacles. I see you're the one manifesting your outcome. I like that. You're in a powerful place. Queen of Cups to the 6 of Wands. We overcame the 5 of Wands. This is why I love tarot. Thanks God, we do work well together. I like you. I'm going to keep you. Okay? The 6 of Wands. You are overcoming your 5 of Wands. It's in the energy. Okay? You might, if you've taken the personality test online, that test that's like longer than FHA certifications and almost as boring, that you might have found out you're a manifesting generator. You know you want your 10 of Pentacles, and you know the time is right. You've put up with this long enough, so to speak, and you're ready to overcome the overthinking and to finally have things start working out for the good. You might even have a 10-year business plan, some plans to retire early, or if you are self-employed, you want to get things on check and balance, okay? You're coming through a lot of connections because you've dealt with a lot of runners in the past. And that came out for Aquarius too. More runners than the Boston Marathon, you know? But you're actually in an energetical reboot. So you're nearing the end of a long and winding road. I see that you're ahead of the energetical curve. While everybody else is still like dealing with getting adjusted to things, you're coming to the end. That's why your intuition, your gifts are strengthening, especially if you're noticing smells as well. Maybe you can smell your person's cologne or perfume, or even like you smell grandma's baked goods, something like that. You know, like, wait, there's nothing in that. First, the oven starts making noise, Archer. Now it smells like it's baking cookies. It's let them bake. They might be really good cookies. But anyhow, you are in the midst of that energetical reset. Could be dealing with a Scorpio because the death card is there. So this is that energetical reboot to let you get to a whole nother perspective. All right. You are working to bring these things in, and you're actually doing pretty well to work with the energies. You just don't want history to repeat itself. And that's what you're a little scared of with the moon card. The moon card is the one that are all those little fears of the unknown, the monsters under the bed, things in the closet, and the sun sheds the light on that. Okay, the approaching eclipses coming up later in this year might also be something that you're preparing for. Okay, so you might be into astrology or astronomy even. Okay, but you are finding unconditional love. It's not all just about work. You do got 10 pentacles in your money life, so you are finding balance, healthier lifestyle. Maybe you are also looking into changing up your health, like with the smells. Maybe it's like healthier eating. Maybe you're doing keto or cutting carbs or going straight up full on vegan, possibly. Okay, might resonate, but the 10 of Pentacles shows that you're getting things in balance, and your love life will work out too with the 6 of Wands. We got Cancer and Leo energy with some unconditional love here. Those two are never too far apart. But this is the 6 of Wands victory. Caitlin Petty rolling up in a black tie event in a limo because she won New Artist of the Year, right? And being like, yes, I did that. This is your manifestations. That's why it's in your clarifier cards. So you have learned to love yourself. Queen of Cups to the Moon card. Strong Cancer Pisces energy. Could be dealing with a Cancer because at some point in everybody's life they have. Could possibly be a Leo. Virgo's hanging out. Could even be another Pisces. That's like a two-fish conundrum. Also Scorpio and Aries. There is a little Taurus on the side too, though. But yeah, the Queen of Cups is unconditional, forgiving love that doesn't dwell on the past, but loves you for you. It's your best, your worst. And it's a Google-proven fact. Nobody loves like a Cancer. Look it up. Okay? Once you go crab, you never go back, right? But this one here shows that you've learned to love yourself already. You just want to make sure that the one that approaches is going to be your victory because you've had enough false starts to last a lifetime. You're looking for your forever. And somebody that's on the same level as you. Okay? You know what you want. Your heart just can't handle being broken again, Pisces. You've been through a ton. Okay? You or them could be born on the 6th. The 16th is here. I'm also seeing the 18th come out and the 8th. Possibly could also be the 13th or the 31st. Cool. Thank you. Look who's back. It's the 5 of Wands. Thanks, Leo. The 5 of Wands comes back. See, this is still a focal point. It's almost like I'm talking to a Pisces possibly that might be like, Archer, I'll believe it when it happens. I've been hearing this for a long time. You know, I just can't handle being broken again. The Knight of Wands to show you take it. Nope, that's not Wands, Archer. That's, oh, it's Swords. I'm sorry. I don't have my glasses on. The Knight of Swords shows that you are taking some approaches. You're playing chess, okay, to get things to work out much different and overcoming a lot of the obstacles, okay? Like this is the Maverick card in the Zodiac. Maybe Top Gun resonates to you. But when everybody else said, we can't do it, we can't run that course in 122 and get out of there, Maverick showed up and was like, hold my aviators, I got this. Hopped in and was at the piano bar by the end of the day. All right. Maybe you've noticed a lot of those, like it can't happen, can't be done energies. You might be near like road construction, detours, constant things that cause your travel to change and you wind up late for places. Things like roundabouts. I'm seeing roundabouts. And a Pisces, it's like there is no way this is more effective than a 4-way stop with a traffic light. Change my mind. Right. But yeah, there's a lot of this stuff happen that's leading you towards your victory. It is in the energies for you, okay? It's like you've noticed that like you do have maybe possibly some passed on loved ones, grandparents I'm seeing in that, but they're like your guardian angels and you kind of know that they're with you. So they're really helping you look out and guide your way through this storm and making sure that you don't hurt any longer, okay? Whoa, hold it. Hold the phone. Back that reading up. Let's see. Pisces, we have another stowaway. I mean, it's the same cards, but this one somehow flipped itself over my deck. And it's the Ace of Wands. Your boom shakalaka chakra is slightly activated. So you do still feel love in your heart, okay? And this is telling me to follow your passions, follow your dreams and goals, because the other side of the deck's the Sun card. All right? There is some fun and some happiness and some not so safe for YouTube energies behind the scenes, okay? You know, take care of yourself. It's good stuff. But you're embracing your passions going forward on this to lead you to that happy outcome. And did I not just say, rewind if you missed it, did I not just say the sun is what sheds light on the moon, overcomes the fears, and lets you go forward? Okay? So it's going to start happening, okay? Maybe you in the past or when you were younger, yeah, the Three of Swords, you want to overcome this. It's prominent. Maybe in the past you dealt with, like when you were younger, like anxiety or depression and a lot of things like that you just don't want to feel that way anymore. Okay. This here shows that you're working to overcome it. Maybe I'm talking to a Pisces that medicine has never worked right for you. It always works the opposite of what it does for everybody else. Like you might have just straight up allergies or hay fever and try to take Sudafeds or whatever, and it's like it does nothing for you. You're like, Archer, yeah, I can drink NyQuil with a swizzle straw, a curly Q straw, and I'm wide awake like Mountain Dew. Okay? That it does show you're going to work to overcome this here and battle through these things. I do see a timeline shift that we have been through that your courage and your confidence will strengthen. There's no way you can't come out of this energetical shift feeling less confident or less courage when you've got the Ace of Wands to the Six of Wands. So even if you don't know it and you're like, Archer, I do not in any way feel good or feel Ace of Wands or nothing, more people like you than you know, they kind of look at you and think, you know what, I want to kind of get to know that little fish. That's a good looking little fish. All right. And this is a little bit of your passions that show up too. Okay. So people actually love you for what your value, what your worth is, what you bring to the table on this. All right. I do see that you're going through a spiritual upgrade that has you feeling a lot of deja vu, a lot of vertigo, your headache, boom, boom, boom going on. Because you're developing perfect 20-20-20 vision. Okay, so as these gifts strengthen, you might just be experiencing straight up ascension symptoms right now too. Okay, all right, so let's look at the work life here because you will start feeling much better in the very near future, Ace of Wands. All right, let me see what's going on in the work life here. Could be born on the 1st possibly too, or the 11th. I'm seeing off of that as well. All right, so let's see what's up. 7 of Pentacles. Ooh, the outcome. You do change something in your work life. That's cool. The 3 of Cups, the Star card on the King of Wands, and the 6 of Swords underneath here, okay? This is showing something about a change in perspective in the workplace. So there are people that are kind of on to what's been going on to you in the workplace. You haven't been ignored or forgotten, all right? Because you have dealt with so much of like doing everybody else's job, the Star card and the King of Wands. You will bust your butt, work all day to try to keep everybody else happy, get everything else done and taken care of, but then you wind up working late or staying over to catch up on your stuff, right? And you're sitting here going, hey, I might as well just work overtime. I don't have anybody to go home to anyways. I'm fine, whatever. But you're tying yourself out from doing it, and you're starting to feel that way here, okay? And for those of you that are self-employed, work remote, want to take that to another level, maybe it's that you felt like you've hit an impasse, like you're having a hard time setting up an LLC or getting your long-term money and investing stuff in order. The 7 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, I do see for the self-employed Pisces that you will have a little gift. It might be that letter that comes in the mail possibly, or somebody that enters into your life, into your friend or your co-working circle, your networking, as you grow your networking side of things, that they will actually be like, well, I've already kind of done this, Pisces, so I know what to do. Come on, I'll help you out. I'll show you a couple things. And for the Pisces that are actually in your Dolly Parton 9-to-5 job where you've been doing everybody else's 9-to-5, well, they play on the phones and don't contribute and then try to take all the credit. I actually see that HR's caught this because you have an energetical signal that even the higher ups know that, like, wait a second, this is how Pisces does stuff. I am so sorry, Johnny. This is not how you do jobs. This looks just like Pisces work. Johnny's like, oh, they've been keeping track, okay? So I do see about the time that you decide to make a change, that one of the higher ups in your company will reach out and they'll extend an offer for like a promotion or a raise that will keep you with the organization longer than you expected and have a much better outcome because you go from the 4 of Cups to the 3 of Cups. Things balance out. And we go down one side, 4 of Cups to the 3 of Cups. I see that means somebody in the workplace will be shown the door. Not you, because you're going to get a promotion. And it might honestly, what I'm seeing off of this here with the Queen of Wands, the Star card, is that I see you being called in and then like some like management says to you like, well, hey, Pisces, we know you've already been doing both of their jobs and the company's going through cutbacks anyways. So we're going to be saying goodbye to them. We'd like to offer you more money since you are already doing both of these jobs. If we give you a little promotion and some more money, would you just still continue doing both the jobs without them in the way? And I do on the Seven of Pentacles with the Star card, I see you being like, yeah, absolutely. Get rid of them because I could actually do their job faster if they're not around. Right? So somebody will be phased out in the energies here, and you will elevate and continue on your way to the top. Same with your self-employed in a competitive industry, okay? I do see that in the future here coming, a lot of your work troubles in the workplace will finally, they'll tire out, leave the industry, and be on their way. And this will leave you in a much more calmer and a much more happier Three of Cups type of a workplace. Queen of Pentacles, and a little bit of money too, okay? Little bit of money for you too. You will actually balance out. Work will get better and feel better for you in the long run, okay? All right, so let's see. You could be born on the 3rd or the 7th. I'm also seeing the 4th. The 24th comes out, as well as the 23rd. And the 18th is here too, okay? All right, cool. So let's go into the love side. Let's see what we got. Well, the past person's curious. 8 of Swords, and they're keeping it to themselves. Gemini energy. Oh, but the Page of Pentacles. The past person, for the Pisces that are dealing with the past, they got plans to come in and be a part of your future. All right, there's Harry Styles showing up, busted for eating the powdered donuts again. Harry Styles keeps going to Krispy Kreme. I don't know why. But yeah, maybe he's the one baking stuff in the middle of the night. And he's got my shirt. Harry Styles, you goober. 8 of Swords, though. Gemini energy on the 9 of Wands. This does show that the past persons, they're working on it. They haven't reached out yet, okay? Because they haven't made it to that 10 of Wands. They're still in a little bit of a rough energy here because they still remember the fight you guys went through. I do see they might have had a little bit of issues with drugs or alcohol, too. The Hermit card, the 4 of Swords, yeah, they're on their own right now. 2 of Pentacles on the 2 of Pentacles to the Page of Cups. No way. Shut the front door. When I get repeating cards, that's telling me keep going, Archer. You're on message. 2 of Pentacles on the 2 of Pentacles. They haven't changed a bit, but they're working on it. Sorry, cross-watchers. I'm not trying to call you out, okay? Because I know it is a lot of work to do because you've been through a lot. And maybe that's why you turned to the drink. And, like, it just became a little bit too much. Because I'm thinking, Pisces, this might have been that when they got drunk, that they weren't the happy, fun ones, but they might get a little ornery or cranky, right? 2 of Pentacles squared. They are starting to make a choice. They keep repeating the same question or the same cycle, all right? They actually, you know what it is? They just weren't used to developing feelings this fast, right, cross-watcher? The Hermit card. Wait a second. Another repeating card. Hermit card on the Hermit card. Okay, give me more clarifiers. Maybe they have come through the cycle. Hold on. I need more information. More 411 is literally needed. The 4 of Swords shows that they've been resting. They've been doing the work they needed to in that point to get over the 3 of Swords. But see how the 3 of Swords are still on their bed right there? That's why you're thinking about the past person so much. They were not expecting stuff to go down or develop. They loved you. They kind of didn't know what to do once they fell in love with you. And that's when they went all 8 of Swords because they really had a hard time with their feelings, okay? In and out, back and forth energies of like, oh my gosh, am I in love? Does that mean I've got to change everything? They went into a very like over-eager way of thinking that they might not have thought they could get to. They'd never fell in love with anybody like you, okay? And they just didn't know how to show it. They might have come from a broken home and weren't used to like how to show a real love, okay? It's like, yeah, it's like this one here, maybe some that they face, maybe there's like even drunk driving charges or a car accident that might have been involved. Okay, and I'm not predicting one in the future. That is not my job as a light worker. I'm just calling what might have happened in the past, okay? I don't manifest bad stuff. You're not allowed to. God, you can't work for him and then be like, I'm going to manifest something bad. Because then God's like, well, you made your choice, buddy. That sort of thing. So when you got powers like this, you got to use them for the good. Sun card. Thank you. Told you I'm a good boy. But yeah, the Sun card. Could be a Leo. Could be a Gemini. Because the Queen of Swords there to the King of Pentacles. So they did have to get put into their place. They were like, I think their pants were on fire a little bit too, weren't they? Right? They had a habit they couldn't tell the truth. If they were looking at the blue sky, they'd have to call it green. All right? They had a very big habit on this Queen of Swords of kind of being like, they had to be the center of attention. Like, everybody's out to get me. Everybody's against me. I am so fearful about everything. It's like they had to have a rough time, okay, that they went through. Or like they would get like a DUI or a fender bender or something and then be like, well, it wasn't me. That parked car jumped out in front of me. And you're like, oh boy, here we go. That sort of a thing. Like, and if you guys did live together, I'm seeing them like doing something silly, like backing into garbage cans. They're like, okay, cross watcher, would you go back to driving school, please? I'm not trying to call you out. This is Pisces reading though, okay? But now on this Queen of Swords, the King of Pentacles, okay? I do kind of see it that it's like coming in a bit, okay? That they have done some work. They might have gone through some changes in their maturity big time in that Queen of Swords where they had to level up and kind of get themselves together. Because with the Hermit card here, and then also showing up in the new person, that's giving me confirmations with this Sun card that they do want to, again, shed light on the Moon card that you kind of fear for the Pisces dealing with a past person, that like they haven't reached out because they haven't moved on or anything. I do see them reaching out and putting your mind at ease, okay? Where they have done some work to get through that. Maybe they went back to driver's ed. Just kidding. Sorry, crosswatcher. But what I'm seeing on this one here, that they might have faced their problems head on and overcame their addictions, and they're clean and that, okay? The Sun card is some major work that is done to illuminate that Moon card. Everything you said, they have not forgotten anything that you said to them. They remember, literally, the old school, I remember every word about that day. You know what I mean? Okay? So they do see it. With the Sun card, though, could be a Leo, but I'm seeing that they've done some work to mature up and level up, and I do see that they are going to reach out to you during Leo season, all right? And they will make an attempt to try to, like I don't think it's going to be a straight up, I'm sorry for what I did. I think it'll be more of a showing off energy, in that they're going to be like, look, I'm clean, I'm sober, I got this fixed, I got a job now, everything's in perspective, I'm not lying anymore, I won't do the stuff to you. Like, they're going to give you a laundry list of all the stuff they did to themselves, like, still kind of, but I think you know that that's their form of apologies, okay? And it'll be up to you what you do with this. But I do see during Leo season here that they did the work to level up, because I'm going to tell you what, okay, Pisces, I know they put you through a lot. Totally. I'm not trying to make excuses for the cross watcher. However, I do believe really deep down inside that they love you. You kind of have their heart. Okay, they do kind of see you as their end all be all. And they put you through a lot. But I'm going to give the cross watcher credit on this one, that by the time they do reach out, and they will reach out, okay, they might already be reaching out and trying their hardest to fix things with you, but just really kind of don't understand how to speak Pisces fully, but they're trying their hardest. They're doing what they can because you mean the world to them, okay? And I do see communications that'll get stronger. And through Leo season, there is a potential for you guys to come together and work this out, because they've done the work. So I'm giving them props because they've been through a lot. That leads them into this Hermit card, that they do match up to the new person's energy. So they're coming back, you know, not the way they were before. You don't want them to come back that if they're like, well, no, it's not that. It's just that I'm glowing. And you're like, you're not glowing. You just haven't showered yet. And you're still in your sleep clothes, right? You don't want them to come back that way. You want them to come back in a new, clearer mindset. So props to the cross watchers, because if you are dealing with a past person, Pisces, I do see them reaching out during Leo season, letting you know, like literally a laundry list of everything they did, word vomit style, but you can trust them. They have literally followed the light too, because they still want to be a part of your life, okay? I know they did a lot, but they want to be a part of your life still, okay? You could be dealing with a Leo, a Virgo, could be a Taurus or a Capricorn, so there's a lot of earth energy. Cancer and Scorpio are also here, and they're actually very strong Capricorn and Gemini energy as well, okay? So let's keep rolling here. All right, go into the new person. Pisces that are dealing with a new person. And I'm actually going to bring the past Pisces peoples back too, because the past person is made to this Hermit card. And the Hermit card's in the new person as well. So I'm bringing the past people into the new life, because I think they've actually done this. These are some people that want to still be a part of your life. And you were like their end all be all. And they literally, like, you're the reason. Hoobastank style. That song might resonate to you. And I'm also seeing The Boys. That series might resonate to you, and Presumed Innocent. Maybe you or them have watched that or something, but it might resonate to you, that like you know, Guilty to Presumed Innocent, but they've kind of done the work. Oh, what's up, Blue Delilah? What you doing, girl? How are ya? All right, Pisces, thanks for being here too. All right, let's check on the new energy. Let's go. Here we go. Justice. This person's got their act together. Libra energy. 9 of Pentacles. 5 of Cups. They've overcome a really rough loss in the past. And the 2 of Swords. Oh my gosh, Pisces, what is with you and the repeating cards? This might be the most repeating cards I've seen in a reading. You know how to send July out in a bang, man, or girl. Totally. like the past person is a Two of Pentacles squared. The new person is a Two of Swords squared. That's confirmation. When God throws me the same cards over and over, that's telling me keep going, Archer. You are on message. Don't stop now. I already told you that part. Keep rolling with it. Now, this is a bit of a slow burn on that Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. That does lead you forward to justice with the Libra card that balances the head and the heart chakras out. So, like this person here, I might see that this person's already been through the ringer, okay? And they've already done the work to cut out exactly what's going on, okay? This shows here in the forward direction on this one that like they've already been on their spiritual awakening, and like you maybe that like they're already looking for some adventure, some fun. I don't think you're gonna have a dull life here. They've got their own home, they've got their own car, they got the money in check, so you're not gonna have to carry the load on this one. This is somebody that's strong, confident, and got their head and their heart chakra lined up. Libra energy. At this point here, like they'll know more about you than they should right out of the bat. This will be somebody that can like kind of finish your sentences, or you notice similarities. Like it's like I feel like I know you already. Like the first photo you guys take of each other, or when you see their photo, you're gonna be like, why does their face look like mine? Why does their ear look like mine? Why does their nose look like mine? I see that we're on a very deep connection here, that you guys have done this dance a few times before. And it's like some of this, like their ability to finish your sentences and stuff, or know what you're thinking, or know what to bring you. Like, here's your coffee, and you're like, well, wait, did I order coffee? That sort of thing. It might trip you out at first a little bit and leave you a little nervous or guarded here, but I actually don't think you really have to worry about it too much, okay? You'll adjust to it because they're just awoke, all right? Like, you might feel like they know more than they should about you right off the bat. However, they're just really tuned in. It's because of their gifts. They're a little cautious to opening their heart up, though, with that Hermit card. But once you guys let each other in, they'll actually use the gifts to the advantage of the relationship. The Fool card, told you. And the Tower card with the Eight of Pentacles. You guys do work well together. This could be somebody you met through the workplace, possibly. Also could be interesting. You notice the red color in the balloon on this one, Pisces? I just got a very interesting message. It might be for maybe you or them. Might be an organ donor or a blood donor. You might already have that on your license or something. But with this here, what I'm seeing is like this is like the heart, a rebirth, a restart, okay? Maybe you have that picked that way. But the Tower card to the Fool card, strong Aries and Scorpio energy on this one. And I do see Aries and Scorpio are one of the most common twin flames connections we've noticed in the old Earth timeline. That could actually be coming into the new Earth timeline on this one, okay? So because of their gifts, at first they're going to be rather cautious in opening their heart up to you. It'll be a bit of a slow burn. Even if it is the past person returning, okay? They're going to come back in more slow and cautious because they've even realized what they did to contribute to the factors in here. With the Queen of Wands, though, I do see a little bit of the third time's the charm that does come out on this. All right, maybe you or them, I feel this might be more on your side, has dealt with either bullying or harassment or even like straight up gang violence or gun violence. They might, if that part doesn't resonate to you, Pisces, it could be the new person. They might have lost somebody to gang violence or gun violence, something that comes out, okay? Might have been from one of those energies, but it taught them to really love and respect their heart. I think that actually ties into me seeing like the blood donor, the organ donor thing on this. So like they know how precious life is, and that's why they don't want to hurt you. This new connection will start as a bit of a slow burn, but I actually do see it working out. That like by Virgo season, you know, this will all take hold during Leo season. And Virgo season, I see you kind of off the market and more of like a connection. I do think actually that this will take off pretty well. Like it'll start up like a temperature buildup and then slowly kind of come back down and out. But I do see you guys spending holidays and stuff together approaching, okay? As we go into like the fall. I'm seeing a Pisces that really loves Halloween. Like you're like, I'm ready for the scary movies. I'm ready to cover pumpkins. I'm ready for it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. We got a few months to go, but it's cool. I see by that point, you guys might even do like some holiday stuff together coming into this, okay? All right, so going on to this Page of Pentacles, because the Eight of Pentacles shows that you guys work together and that you guys continue on your journey for here, okay? So let's see what's up. Oh my word, the Four of Pentacles to the Judgment card, yeah. And the Magician. Pisces, it is quite possible that you are the manifestee, all right? That this person is actually calling you back in. The Judgment card of the Four of Pentacles, this is a combination of cards that's better than my spinny hugs. I kid you not. This person, this here, the Judgment card, which is the 20th card in the tarot deck, It's also that card, it's Revelations 20 in the Bible that takes us into this new earth. That, like, we're already in it. We've already done our Mandela effect timeline jump, right? So we're already into this. But this is literally, they're going to hug you and kiss you and call you their own. And you guys might, for a few of you, this could be a select message, but I'm seeing that some of you do work together and there's a work crush. There's crushes in the workplace. And you're very nervous on this Ace of Wands about dipping the pen in the company ink, so to speak. But the biggest power couples in the world are actually power couples that both work together because they pick up the slack for each other. They know how the work day and the work life goes, and they make it work. 6 of Wands. So there might even be a little fears in that. But this one here shows that they will work out going forward. And you've got that Judgment card. You've got your union because we're already into that energy, okay? Especially because of their gifts. This is two hurt people that come together so that because God's like looking down, being like, they won't hurt each other. This is two very protected energies, okay? All right, so could be dealing with a Scorpio, could be a Sagittarius, could be a Gemini, could be a Virgo, another Pisces, Taurus is here, Libra's here. There's Cancer and Leo energy. There's also Aries and Taurus too. But okay, you're going to be born on the 10th, the 16th, the 5th, the 25th is here. I'm also seeing the 30th too, and the 9th. But all right, let's roll for it. Let's see what's going on. Outcome. Thank you. Appreciate you. The King of Cups. It is all about you. It's a new single unconditional love. This ain't the kiss and tell type. This is the gentleman that only gives their love to one person, and it's your energy. All right? Could be another Pisces, or they're just straight up King of Cups, all about you. All right? This is that honest, real love that focuses on you with the Ace of Pentacles, doesn't go blabbing around the public business everywhere, and only gives that cup to one person, which in this case is you, with the 6 of Pentacles, Taurus energy at the bottom of the deck. This shows that this is someone you can trust. And remember, the best presents come in the little boxes. So I do see that they might go Beyonce and like it and want to put a ring on it. Could be the Emperor. Oh my word, this is some, wow, this is confidence. The Strength card, 5 of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my word, another repeating card. I think this is the most repeating cards I've gotten in a reading. Ace of Wands, 3 of Pentacles to the 2 of Wands. I mentioned this during Aquarius. You watch, the 8 of Wands is going to be the most commonly seen card across the tarot channels in August. That's letting you all know that God has cleared the energetical airspace. Everybody is safe for a landing, airplane style. The 8 of Wands is like an airport runway on Christmas Eve. Everybody's showing up like that. But this is a clear energetical space so that you guys can communicate and they learn how to speak Pisces. Sagittarius energy. That this won't be a dull, boring relationship, not by any means. Because look, here's your Ace of Pentacles to the King of Cups, right? And then just in the day-to-day life, this doesn't matter if you stub your toe on a Lego, or you don't cook the muffins long enough and the centers are still kind of mushy, or you overcook them and the kitchen starts going up in smoke. But anything, those little 5 of Swords moments come into your guys' life, those grieving moments, you guys can work through it together. And literally, as soon as a negative energy approaches you guys going forward in the future, you shut it down and you go right back to the Ace of Pentacles. We're going to keep rolling. And it keeps you going forward to keep that communication open and overcome the challenges that any couple faces together. All right? Never going to bed angry. Being able to work through the problems instead of just an instant block, an instant ghost. That sort of a thing. Ace of Pentacles to the Emperor to the Strength card. This is a strong, stable, mature connection. That's literally what these two cards are. Could be a height difference between you guys too. Like I see a Pisces, it's like, yeah, I got to put heels on to recharge or I can't kiss them. Or like they do those little silly things that like that's the only person that uses the top shelf in the cupboards or the fridge type of a thing, right? But yeah, this here is that it's a much more mature and confident and stable energy that lets you guys go the distance without having to deal with threats and feeling lost and just empty, broken promises that you might have dealt with in the past. But you guys literally, every time you overcome and go, no, let's stick with our divine plan. Ace of Pentacles, we can do this. And all those losses of the past and the way people treated you in the past, 3 of Swords to the 5 of Swords, that you guys work through those grieving stages and go forward to come together, to work together, the 3 of Pentacles. And there was a bit of this going on behind the scenes there. Maybe you or them have noticed bees on your path, like near your car door or something like that. Like you walk up to the car or your home and there's a bee or a wasp floating around by you. That's going to be a sign that there's a lot going on behind the scenes as God puts this together. Even if you're the Pisces, it's like, okay, bee, I won't bother you. You don't bother me. I'm just going to go in my house now and we'll be okay. Leave me alone. That sort of thing. There's a lot going on behind the scenes, and God's helping. And look, this is another card to follow. You might actually be literally like eating an apple right now. Or I'm seeing a Pisces that really likes those carameled apples, you know, from like a cider mill. Something like that might resonate. But I do see enjoyment and date nights and making time for each other so that that 7-year itch we were talking about earlier on the Seven of Pentacles doesn't happen. Okay? It lets you guys keep the honeymoon phase going longer than any other couple and sets the pace for going forward, where you guys actually are heard to be understood and you guys take the actions to build your future together. 2 Ace of Pentacles. All right? I like it. Very, very nice. So we're dealing with the Capricorn. Sagittarius is hanging out here. Aries and Taurus. There's strong Leo energy, but Cancer's there too. Virgo. Scorpio. Leo. Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio. Yeah, confirmation. You do have all 12 signs showing up. Either that or we have the most cross watchers here right now because they all want to figure out what makes you, Pisces. And I do see you guys coming together and then learning to speak Pisces for it. Nice. Claim this down in the comments. This is good stuff, and I see it coming your way. This is awesome because you've been through enough. No wonder that 5 of Wands came out like it did in the beginning. But you overcome it. You got the 6 of Wands coming your way. I think Leo season is going to be pretty epic for it. And you watch, we will start seeing the 8 of Wands showing up like everywhere on this. But yeah, claim this down in the comments. Let's manifest and make it happen for you. You deserve it above all else. And leave a comment down below. Let us know how it resonates. Let me know. All right, we treat the comments like Facebook. We interact. We talk to each other. It's a judgment-free zone. And I do get notified, see, like, and love every single comment. All right, it means the world to me. I know it takes me a minute. I'm a one-man act. I do this all by myself. I'm the promoter and the talent. But I love it. And that's why I'm here doing it. I do it for you. All right? Remember to resonate to any part of Pisces within your chart. It doesn't matter where it's at. We are FHA compliant. We will read for any sign or placement that desires. So let's do it to it. Let's check out the super chats, see what we got going on. Now watch this. This is where we go from the full reading. Now we're going to grab a couple super chats and go from like a collective Google Earth view right down to street view. All right? So let's do it to it. All right, here we go. What have we got? Perfect. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. All right, Pisces love. Oh, thank you, Pisces. Thank you for the love. I'll be back. I'm still going to get something for you. All right, Crypto Sugar, how you doing? Let me get a little bit of an update. Give me a weekend update on the Taurus-Pisces connection, please, and thank you. Let's see what we got. Taurus-Pisces. Taurus-Pisces. What do we have for Taurus-Pisces? Taurus-Pisces. The Devil to the 4 of Swords on the Star card. All right, and the 9 of Swords. Okay, a weekend update. I'm seeing still that there's not going to be a communication right now. He is overthinking something beyond belief. He is literally fighting the devils and the temptations. I know we're approaching close with that Star card, but over the weekend, which is just the next 2 days, he's still going to be up in his head. See how he's still sleeping alone? And he is really in an ego trip on this. However, I think we're getting closer. The devil is going to break the temptation ties that bind because the Star card shows it's not that he's stopped or slowed or like, stalemated or anything. This is interesting. I have the feeling he's sick and not deathly sick. Like he just got a cold or something really simple. I see him almost taking the weekend off. He's not talking to anybody. He's really bummed out about something. Is he really is he sick? Is he faking or is it depressed? What's up with him? The Death card. Okay. So he's still in the middle of the energetical reboot. Okay, here's what's going on. He might actually contact you over the weekend. I'm going to change that statement. Then I have that Death card because what I'm seeing in this one is I see him like this reboot's going to get to be too much for him, and like a little bit of the silence over the weekend, it might cause him to want to reach out. So actually, what I see happening is he's had you on his mind so much. Whatever it was, he's not actually really sick. He's sad. Okay, and so he might do one of those playing hooky things we talk about here on the channel, where he tells everybody, he tells his parents he's not doing anything, he tells his friends he's not doing anything, his coworkers not doing anything. I think he's kind of staying in bed because of the depression, the sadness, not actual clinical, but the sadness is starting to get to him. All right, so what this is in this case, when I have the Devil card to the Rebirth of the card and the Death card to the Star card, he's at the break point. It's the Tower card in the Titanic Tarot, the moment where the ship's back finally broke. That what I'm seeing here, over the weekend, he's going to get to his snap point where he has to talk to you. So I'm going to change it. Depending on how stubborn he is with this moon card, he might still hang out a couple days and get closer to the new moon in Leo next week. But I think he's going to snap point. You know how strong he is over me more than I do, okay? That I do see that he does tie into the past person's energy here, okay? Where he's been through a lot and put you through a lot. But remember I said I see him leveling up and reaching out because the Hermit card carried into the new person's energy? I think your person is going to like push a little further ahead of that. I got a feeling they're going to get like God is like filling their head, Four of Swords. God's filling their head with a lot of thoughts about you that he needs to do something about it. And I think the sadness is going to get to him where he's just like, I can't take it anymore. I don't care if this works out or not. He's gone through something that has really made him sad this weekend. That's going to point him in your direction for the communication. Okay, so I'm going to retract the first statement on the Star card to the Death card. There's a possibility you will hear from him this weekend. Okay, keep us posted. I want to know on Monday for sure. All right, he's very waffly. That Two of Pentacles squared that came out in the Pisces reading, it tells me he is very like locked in his head about something. Okay, but he might also hit that point where he's like, forget it. I'm just going to do it. Let's go for it. Whatever happens, happens. Okay, he's expecting the worst. Instead of approaching it like, if I reach out to crypto, it's going to be awesome. This is going to work out great. He's approaching it like, what if it doesn't work out? What if she hates me? What if I screw this up? What if some like he needs to get into the positive mindset a bit because you're already there. He's got to catch up. But I think he might hit a snap point over the weekend. Okay. All right. Thanks for that too. Keep us posted. I want to know for sure. All right, Laura, what's up, my beautiful mod squad? What's up? Is Sean from work interested in me? Ooh, let's get the TV. Girl, I got you. I got you, girl. Let's see. Is Sean interested in Laura? What have we got? Ooh. Yeah, Knight of Swords to the King of Swords. There is an interest there. You're on his mind. He has been considering it. There is an interest, but it's a really, 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 really fresh energy, okay? The King of Swords, the Knight of Swords shows he is open to talking, that if you kind of made a couple attempts to like get a little bit of the 411 on him, like, so what's going on? You married? What's up with your day? What's your life? How's your wife? And he's like, I don't have a life. Oh, man, I'm sorry. Broken divorce. Like, I'm seeing the scene from, oh, what's that movie? It's Macaulay Culkin and John Candy. Uncle Buck. It's Uncle Buck. So, you got a house or an apartment. What do? Got an ex? What's their story? Deep story. What's that? It's deeper story. That thing. I see you can actually give him a little bit of the Spanish Inquisition because nobody suspects the Spanish Inquisition. And on the Four of Pentacles, I think there's actually a little bit of a grip-up connection. He seems to be a solo operator, that he goes to work, he goes home. But yeah, the Knight of Swords, the King of Swords shows he feels a little out of place even for some reason. I don't know if he's a new employee, a new hire, or just he just kind of stays, he's just that quiet guy. But I actually do see that if you opened up a bit, total potential, he's interested in you. All right? So I do hope that helps. And you also keep us posted. I want to know what Sean's story is. All right? Okay, Joanna. Oh, thank you, Joanna. Oh my goodness, you're very generous. Thank you. All right, you're a Pisces. Hi. He's a Capricorn and would like to know if there's a future between you guys. No communication for about a few months. Okay, let's find out what's going on. Is there a future between you guys? Knight of Wands. Is he the younger one? He's still alone. Four of Swords to the Five of Pentacles. There's nobody else involved. He's just very slow boat to the communication. I see he does enjoy his single life, believe it or not. So there is a future between the two of you guys. The thing that needs to be overcame is that he either needs to include you in the parties and reach back out. Right now, he's one of those guys, I think, that if I talked to him in person, he'd be like, Archer, I'm just living my best life. I'm not looking for nothing. And I'm like, well, what about Joanna? And he'd be like, oh, I do like her. She's kind of nice. And I'd be like, well, which is it? So what I see there is him doing a lot of that, where he's still out enjoying his party phase, so to speak. Nobody else in his life. I got two cards, Four Swords of the Five Pentacles, that he's a solo artist. You heard the I'm afraid of commitment at least once, or like I fear I can do no more to this, sorry, I got to do this. But I do see that over the course of the next 4 to 5 weeks, some things will change. So I do see a future with you guys, literally in the next 4 or 5 weeks. All right, he might have one more month to go on this, which would be about 4 weeks out. But with the King of Cups to the Hermit card, it does tie into your reading for Pisces. Remember, the Hermit card I said was either a past person or a new person returning. Now I've got a third Hermit card and a second King of Cups that tied into the outcome with the King of Cups. So I do see him coming back around Leo and Virgo season will be where some of the changes happen to bring him back in. He just needs to outgrow the party stage. Because remember, the party person's fun till they just puke on your shoes, and it's like yuck, right? So he's working on it. All right. Rowdy, what's been going on? Rowdy, how you doing? What's the difference between an intention board and a vision board? I have my vision board as a laptop background. I like that. Oh, dude, that's actually a good idea. Oh my word, how did I not think of that? Props to you. That's a good idea. Same one for 3 years. Missed out on 10 million by 2 numbers, and you miss your SP. Okay, I got you. Well, the biggest thing on the two of those, the intention board versus the vision board. The vision boards are the dreams, the ideas that you come up with. I like to look at it as like we can use the Titanic's blueprints as an example. Okay, the vision board would be how it started when Lord Peary and Bruce Ismay sat down and literally Lord Peary sketched the first idea for the Titanic on a napkin. I think that they were in Downshire House in England. I forget exactly where they were. If Melissa was here, she'd probably know. But so he drew the first original sketch. That would be your vision board. The idea we have are this ship that is bigger than the Lusitania becomes the largest, most luxurious palace on the sea. All right. Which, and actually, if you see that, there's renderings of what that looked like. Originally, Titanic had 3 funnels. It had 2 different mast setups. It was laid out like a ship called the Adriatic a little bit more. And then, so that's the vision board. That's the first idea. That's the whole, quick, grab a pen. I got to write this down real quick. Boom, vision board. Now, the intention board, that is the actual prints that you would take. So you would go from a vision board of the napkin sketch, or this is what I love, this is what I want. The intention boards are where where Lord Peary brought the first blueprint, the first sketch of the actual 4-funneled ship of like, this is what it's going to look like. This is what we're going to build it from. So the intention boards are the final blueprints that you would take to the inspectors for approvals. The vision boards is the sketch on a cocktail napkin of like, this is what I want. You know, this is my 6'5", blue eyes, finance, trust fund. Okay? Then the intention boards are like the whole thing, you know? Okay? And I do both, but I've never thought of making it the desktop background. Oh my word, that is genius. Love it. All right. Now, same one for 3 years. There's no reason you can't update it. Maybe update it. Maybe tweak it. I change mine constantly. I have a notebook of just my vision boards. And literally, most of that, it's a pen and ink, just a sketch pad is all it is. But, oh, hold on. Let me turn the deck the right way. Okay. I love that background idea. That's so cool. But you could change it. Because, like, think about it. If they didn't change those blueprints, Titanic would have been Olympic and Britannic would have been Olympic. So Britannic would have never got to get a pipe organ. Titanic wouldn't have had the private parlor suites and the promenades. So you can always update it to be like, this is cool, but I want this, you know? I'm hearing John Lennon, how Paul McCartney tells a story that like when they, like, I think it was when they wrote A Hard Day's Night, maybe, but it was around that era, that John would get with Paul and be like, come on, let's write ourselves a swimming pool. That would be like the change. And then you update it because you're like, okay, now we want a swimming pool with a hot tub. That sort of a thing. All right. So no reason you can't update it, but you don't have to. If that vision board is your vision board, then you stick with it. All right. Miss out on 10 mil by 2 numbers and you miss your SP. All right. So that's a little bit of 2. Even the 2 showing up with the 2 numbers, that's showing a little bit of divine timing. Okay. There's something in the energies that's not right, which is why you missed out on those numbers and why the SP, you have a heart. That's understandable. You're allowed to miss everybody. You're allowed to miss anybody. But give me a little bit. Give me a little reason why the divine timing isn't there, please and thank you. Missed out on the 10 mil. Why? And what's up with the SP? Okay, got you. 3 of Swords. There's a lot of stress in your energies. All right. The 9 of Cups. It's only a day away. Literally, the numbers you picked are the right numbers. That's why it got so close. Give me another card, please. 5 of Pentacles, Cade 5, another 5, 4 of Wands. Keep playing the numbers. And also, I brought it up, I think, too. Yeah, keep playing the numbers, same frequency, that the way the computer algorithm, because the lottery machine, God can't handle, it's computer-controlled algorithm, and the computer's only as smart as their programmers. Keep playing the numbers, because when the algorithm syncs to something that is so close that you're 2 numbers off, then that means it's so close. It will start to change. Like you'll see one pull in the next 5 weeks that'll be one number off, and you might hit much closer. But stick with what you got. See how I kept seeing the fives coming out? Stick with those numbers because the computer controlled algorithm is starting to get through its loop and its pattern. Okay, so hang in there on it. Then we've got the Emperor card for your SP. Your Emperor card's kind of in her own side. The Emperor is the divine masculine, okay? So I do see she's the divine masculine in your connection. Eight of Pentacles to the Three of Cups. Right now, with that Eight of Swords and the Three of Swords, as much as it hurts you, is that she's still continuing her healing journey on her own. And you have so many more life experiences for what you've been through than she has. There's nobody else in her life. She just is finding her way. All right. With that Three of Cups, it does show that I know you do manifest and look up at the stars. Don't you ever change. You never have to disconnect from your twin flame or your soulmate that is solely your choice. And if the time ever comes that you do, you are entirely allowed to. You can't make a wrong choice. Even if you give your heart to that forever, there's nothing wrong with that. But I still do see the possibility in the future because you notice how we've got the 8-8 portal here. If she's still on your mind and she's still part of your intention board and she still has your heart and owns that heart, it's still in there. You guys both have a pulse. It's still a thing. It's when your twin flame's not here anymore that there's not a thing. But I digress. The Emperor to the Three of Cups. I think the Lionsgate portal will start to make some changes. You're just feeling a lot of the energetical overload. Very much with this Pisces reading, how the Five of Wands snuck its way into the deck. That the Eight of Pentacles to the Eight of Swords does show that there are some changes behind the scenes. I think Lionsgate portal, 8-8, August 8th, the energies, the universe, the planet shifts will make the energies right for another attempt at a reunion between you and your SP. The simple choice will be if she has completed the part of her journey that she has chosen to take on her own. Okay? But the time will be right where you guys can, the Wheel of Fortune keeps spinning. So unless you choose to disconnect from it, I do see another attempt at a reunion coming in on August 8th. That Wheel of Fortune does keep turning. The Lionsgate portal is a very, very powerful energy. Okay? It's only, I think the 8-8 portal is only rival to the 11-11 portal. I mean, it's a very powerful energy. It's because both the 8s are infinite loops. It shows how that cycle keeps going. So your choice if you want to hang in there. But if you do, I got your back. Even if you don't, I got your back because you're part of the family. Okay? So I hope that helps. Sorry it took so long. I made a little extra time for you. All right? Only time it's over is if the twin flame decides they aren't coming back ever. All right. Scorpio Brown Sugar, what's up, darling? What do we got? I found a picture on the internet of my boyfriend. I sent it to him a couple of times by a text. Curse him out. What's next in the relationship? Okay. I got a feeling this wasn't a great picture. Let's see what we got. Oh, thank you. Lilith, you're awesome. Is that Lilith or Lola? I don't have my glasses on. Oh, Lila. Thank you, Lila. You guys rock. You guys are so cool. All right. Got a feeling this wasn't a good picture. Justice. Oh, the only reason I reacted like that? Yeah, 3 of Wands. So busted. Okay. The 9 of Wands. He is in the Wounded Warrior status. I have, 10 of Cups. It'd actually be a good outcome in the future of the relationship, okay? However, we're going to take this one step at a time. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. And the pink elephant in the room got found out. Baby elephant walk, Lawrence Welk style, right? Here's what's going to happen. You found the picture. However, God saw the picture when he took the picture, okay? Judge Judy's going to show up. Judge Judy being Archangel Jeremiel. I actually have suspected that Judge Judy is Archangel Jeremiel incarnated. However, Jeremiel's handing out now. I know it's your special person, Brown Sugar, so you don't want me to talk. I don't like speaking bad of people's past people or people's current people. I don't like that. However, this time I kind of got to, because here's what's going to happen. She's going to break his heart, take him for all his money. And Jeremiel's going to let it happen because he hurt you and you are a light worker. So what's next? Right now, 3 of Wands. is he's gonna get read the right act. He's gonna go through all the losses. Okay. Yeah, it's not looking so great for him, the Hierophant, because you got a higher power working on your side more than he does, unfortunately. Well, for him. Yeah, he's gonna get met with a lot of karma. He's gonna wind up, man, like traffic tickets. Like it ain't just gonna be like she's gonna cheat on him too, or take him for all his money. Like literally, like I'm seeing the entire movie Liar Liar play out in his life. I have unpaid parking tickets. I'm beating myself up. Yeah, heads up. He's gonna have some rough stuff because right now he basically broke one of the seven deadly sins. At that point, that's where God gets a little ticked off and starts lighting fig trees on fire. Yeah. Yeah, like a California Canadian wildfire going on in his energies. So you might want to just hang tight or watch for future posts because all of a sudden you're going to find out or hear that he kind of lost his job and that like HR got involved and then his money ain't working. His debit card got stolen. Somebody hacked his bank account. Somebody hacked his Facebook account. Oh my. Oh dear. Uh-oh. And you get to sit back like Gene Wilder and Willy Wonka and be like, oh no. Oh dear. Oh my. However, this will ride out its course. God is driving this one because he broke a promise. That's so bad. That's so bad. But however, he will reapproach in the Wounded Warrior. Right now he's only quiet. I don't think it's really going to take that long, actually, believe it or not. That he will approach back in the Wounded Warrior energy, licking his wounds. And for a minute, you're going to have the power where you can either be like, pound sand, buddy. You should have loved what you had when you had it. Or you can give him a shot. Because if you actually do forgive him and give him a shot, you guys go 10 cups, 10 pentacles. Okay? Right now, what I just heard out of God with this strength card showing up. Hi, Leo. This will happen during Leo season. Looking good, Leo. I know. Now we're like Jeff Dunham. It's crazy. Anyways, meanwhile, back at Archer's reading. This here is that, remember, you're the prize, okay? You're the prize, Scorpio Brown Sugar. All right? He lost you. You didn't lose him. And when he comes crawling back, asking for forgiveness because he went from everything to nothing, you get to make the choice if you forgive him. And then that means you are actually writing what's next in your relationship. The next chapter could be telling him to pound sand. The next chapter could be forgiving him and making it work out. If you choose to make it work out, 10 cups, 10 pentacles. Okay, if you do choose to forgive him, let the past be in the past and work with it because he was just working to discover himself a bit. Even though he really did it in the worst way. I don't know why people just don't get hobbies. Like, there's still bookstores and stuff, right? He doesn't have to do this. But the strength card of the Nine of Wands, he will approach as a little wounded feral kitty, and if you tell him no, you get rewards, which means you just get like the bomb.com guy. If you tell him yes, you get 10 cups of the 10 pentacles, and it works out that time, okay? So I am very sorry about it. And I am sending you spinny hugs. The whole fam's got you covered, okay? All right, love you, girl. All right, Lioness Kitty Cat. What's up, Lioness? What do we got for you? Okay, all signs will probably definitely be at 6 o'clock at this point. I got to eat something. Whoa. Oh, no, we're not doing the High Priestess for him. It's the Sun card. Lioness, are you hiding a crush on Taurus? Taurus is... Oh, no, it's the other way. High Priestess to the Sun card. No way. Ace of Pentacles. We're good. We're good. All right. The High Priestess to the Sun card. He is hiding how much his current feelings for you are you. Like, look, like he's acting like he ain't committed. He's not into it. He's shy. He's crushing. Underneath that High Priestess, his feelings are all about you. Okay, you got him going Kylie Minogue. Like, can't get you out of my head. Totally. All right. Ace of Pentacles. Current feelings for you are you. Literally, you're helping him through everything. He's sitting over there right now. Like, right, if he's talking to me, he's sitting over there right now being like, why can't I stop thinking about Lioness? And I'm sitting there like, she's a Leo. That'd be the first problem, and you're not working out for you. Yeah, but no, really, I cannot stop thinking about her. And like, I keep smiling, and I keep missing her, I keep wanting her. Yep. How's that working out for you? Have you called her anything? Well, but I'm not sure what to do because I don't know. What if she doesn't want to talk? What if I don't want to talk? He's so far up in his head trying to make a decision that in the end, I would if I were actually with him, I'd be like, here, can I see your phone for a second? He'd be like, yeah, okay, what's up? I just want to check the battery. I'm just going to check the battery status. Call Lioness Kitty Cat, send. There, I fixed it for you. Maybe I just actually did that. Oh my gosh, I got some powerful, creepy energies. I might have just done that for you. Heads up if your phone rings, let me know. Anyways, the feelings right now is that he's coming to terms because he's realizing like, oh my gosh, she just makes me so happy. And the Ace of Pentacles shows that something's going to start back up fresh for you with him. Okay, so High Priestess, you act surprised because right now he's like in turmoil, being like, why can't I stop thinking about Lioness? Oh my gosh, literally. Like he might even be buying like cereal that you eat and stuff that you drink, and man, he's going full on Leo. Just so you know, he might go full on Leo if he dyes his hair blonde. Heads up, okay? All right, Pisces love. What's up? Oh, these are the good vibes. Aw, thank you. I love you, Pisces love. Your awesomeness. I'm still gonna play you a little quick card too. All right. Death card. You got a complete reset. Somebody pushed the reboot button for you. Two of Pentacles. We had the Two of Pentacles like crazy in the reading, remember? Two of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Guess what? Your past person, God finally unplugged him and plugged him back in. No way. The Star card. God just went and looked, yes way. Okay. Yeah. Devil card. He's reapproaching. He's motivating himself towards you to the Ten of Pentacles. Heads up. Okay, might be a little bit of a wait time. This is going to start in the next couple of weeks here. Like good old Mercury retrograde. Your rebirth of your relationship with that past person that's on your mind will be sponsored by Mercury retrograde, the planet that spins backwards. So heads up. Oh my goodness, that's wild child stuff. All right, he's coming to a decision. So heads up. Keep me posted on that. I kind of want to know. Thank you. That's some of your karma for the hugs. He's gonna hug you. He might make my hugs look small. I kid you not. I heard he's got big huns. All right, Crypto, what's up? Will you be able to trust your ex? Oh my gosh, yeah, I don't even want to pull cards on this because absolutely. Let's find out. Give me a little something on it. Give me confirmation if I'm right. Did I just do an intuitive reading without my cards, which I have a habit of doing that? Ace of Pentacles. Nice. Yep, totally. This is the card that just came out too on Pisces Love when I was telling her that the one on her mind from the past is going to reemerge. It's the Ace of Pentacles. When he does return, don't look at it with the past stuff because he's coming back with a reset. Page of Cups. This is the offer of a lifetime. All right. When pigs fly, the bacon goes in the air. So you have to approach this with him when he does reach out, which still could very possibly be this weekend. Look, the Ace of Pentacles is one day. Okay. But approach it from a new mindset. The past didn't happen. You got to forgive him, look forward to it, and stay in the trust point. Ace of Pentacles sets the groundstones for the forward momentum to get you to 10 Pentacles, okay? So, yeah, this is a new start, okay? It's like I hardly even know you. All right, we're going to start fresh. We're going to take this in, and we're not going to bring up the past. We're back here together. We're talking. We're communicating. That's what's more important. Ace of Pentacles. You're good. You can totally trust it, okay? All right. Hope that helps, girl. And Rowdy Hemmon, thank you for the donation. Go to work. Go do some work. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. And remember, Pisces, it'll resonate to any placements of all charts of Pisces, etc., and so on. And CF Earth, you know how we usually do that. And thank you so much, Pisces, for being here to let me read your life, your love, and your energy. I appreciate you for it very much. And God, thank you very much for the messages we got today for Pisces. We are truly grateful and appreciative. All right. Until next time, Pisces, I will see you then. And I'll see you in a little bit for the all signs. I'll put up the title screen or something. And I just need a little bit of time to like cleanse the energies and eat a something and all that. But I'll see you guys back here really, really, really soon. I promise. Okay? Might be 5 o'clock Nashville time. I'm getting used to it. All right, guys. I love you. Namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. See you then. Etc. and so forth. Archer out. Mic drop. Bye. Love you.